Okay, my encoding is overloaded. No, it ain't. What are you on about? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Fucking piece of shit. I don't need the YouTube Live control panel. Stop showing this. I already clicked that. Cool. Okay. Nice, guys. Oh, fuck yeah. Stream Elements is doing its job. Hell yeah, guys. Gotta love that. Okay. My follower goal is 12? I had 3 people follow me. Unless I counted them as 2 at that point, it's just 8. That's still a weird number. Okay, guys. Let me... What about this guy? Okay, you're working. Cool. Let's refresh you. Yeah, change dashboard. There we go. Let me just quickly have a look. Oh shit, you guys are on the wrong... sorry about that. We want to go over here. And we want to go to talk scene. Cool. Now... Is chat supposed to be showing up? Probably. Unless maybe I just need to copy and paste new links. Or probably not. Maybe StreamerBot's fucked. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe let's... Did someone just knock on my door? Guys, I'll be right back. Give me a second. What's going on here? Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Why is it connecting? Oh, right, because I switched off bot yeah. So then start server. Boom. Them two should connect. Boom. That's connected. Okay, and now I don't know. Now I just kind of don't know what's going on. Maybe if I try typing in one of the chats. Test shot. Is there any way to delete these? Is that showing up? Hey, it's showing up. Let's go to game scene. It's showing up on here. Guys, I'm actually like a pro streamer now. This is so weird. Okay, let's launch fucking Brotato. I should really prepare this shit before I start. I always launch the game like when I start streaming. I should stop doing that. That's stupid. I'm stupid. I don't deserve anything. Nice. Why is it saying that my next achievement is 5? That's not... Excuse me. Copy. Let's go over here. Does it cycle through them? No. No, because why would it say next achievement to unlock? Right, let's paste that in. Let's refresh this guy. Maybe we just need to refresh it. No, it's still saying danger 5. Guys. Why is the tracker not working? Maybe I need to untick and tick danger 5. Maybe that'll help. Guys, I can hear the game. I can hear the game. What? I'm so... Maybe I need to I'll refresh my page. Yeah, it's going to load up the game. It shows up with that. We're going to copy the tracker link. And we're going to try pasting it in. It's the exact same link. And now it's a 404. It's still a 404. Let me try copying a tracker link without danger 5 in it. See if that maybe helps. Why is it still saying 404? Refresh? Let me go look all the way through the link. Have I been... I think I've been stupid, guys. So how long is that compared... Oh. That's still pretty fucking long, but maybe now it'll work. There we go. It's loading. And there we have it, generalist. So we're going to add danger 5 back into the mix. And then we're going to copy the tracker link. And then we're going to go back into the properties. And then we're going to get rid of... I see what it was trying to do. Okay. Guys, I'm a massive fuck up and I'm so sorry. Okay. So now while that's loading, we can also... Guys, my OBS isn't responding. everything's not responding? Like, what? Why? Excuse me. Okay. I can hear myself. There we go. Right. Cool. I get you. I get you. Right. Okay. That's all right. Check out Twitch. That's all right. Let's go back onto UBS. Game capture. Capture specific window. And we want to capture not Opera. We want to capture Brotato. And now... There we go, guys. What can I say, guys? I'm a pro, and no one can tell me otherwise. Let me connect my controller. Guys, why does nothing work first try? Why? What the fuck is slowing my PC down? It usually works just fine. Why have I got two? I thought I had two instances. It keeps showing up with like two instances of things, as though I'm gonna believe it. Guys, I'm so sorry. Let me go into settings. What are you doing? Why are you flashing? Now yellow. Okay, my Stadia controller is now flashing yellow, not white. And my cat is playing with a feather it found. Very cool. Very nice. Love that for him. Bluetooth is turned off. Why is Bluetooth turned off? Huh? Driver error? Well, that makes sense. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay. Okay, you know what? We'll just play this mouse and keyboard. Because the main thing I want to try doing today is I want to think about... let's get rid of this guy. I want to think about which... So, I'm thinking, yeah, I can use the Cacti Club with this guy. So, I think this will be the best, like, starting weapon for this guy. Because he does both ranged and melee damage. Like, they stack on top of each other. And I don't think there is any other weapon here that does both ranged and melee. However, that does mean that we need to think about what weapon we want second. Because this is a melee weapon, so we need another ranged weapon. And we've got a lot to choose from here, but I don't think this is the best choice overall. And I think it's best to have 3 Cacti Clubs and then a variety of ranged weapons for different different enemies and different situations and circumstances. Okay, it isn't usually this laggy, I promise. What the hell? It might have just been the Windows update. I swear my computer like slows down massively after a Windows update. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Another Cacti Club. And we've got the third one locked in, so we're pretty much set. The Cacti Club is definitely, like, a good weapon in terms of just straight-up damage for this guy. But we will need to get piercing upgrades. I think because if you're getting projectiles like this, fucking piercing upgrades are peak. Let me actually get chat on screen because I just realized I can't even see you guys right now. It's not like there's anyone here, but fucking, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm still enjoying myself, so... what was I doing? Right, I'm gonna... No. Guys, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is go into studio mode. There we go. Webcam. I want to get this guy. New window. We want to make this a little smaller. Something like that. Put it over here, actually. I could do it just putting it up in the corner, right? I could, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So then I can crop it. Like so. Take it. Take it, thank you. And then I can Alt-G. And now it's up here in the corner, and then I can switch off studio mode because I just want to stay on this screen. And here we are, guys. I'm really good at this now. Yeah, we want to keep getting the cacti clubs. We do want to... we need some sort of ranged weapon. Wait, you're a ranged weapon that does damage based on my melee? Holy shit! Because this guy does more melee damage based on the range damage, so it's more worth it to... Holy shit, that might be... Plus every 5th projectile has a plus 100% crit chance. I bet that's, like, cranked up to max on, like, better weapons. And I know we're going for pretty rudimentary weapons. Like, we don't have any guns. We don't have, we don't have any guns. We don't have any, like, flamethrowers or anything. These are just, like, clubs and a spear, throwable spear, basically. But you guys can't underestimate the power of certain weapons. Like, just because a weapon looks shit doesn't mean it is. Have fun, Unk. Thanks. Thank you, Rona. Welcome to the chat, by the way. I'm only streaming for a short while, probably a couple of hours. Because I was like, I was at work, and there was a lot of just standing around watching a machine work, and I was like, right, guys, I'm gonna have to, I just started drifting off, and I started thinking about this game and like what I wanted to do next, and I want to test out a couple builds that I kind of came up with, and this is the first one, because we want to get the generalist first anyways. He's gonna unlock a really cool item, but then, the problem is actually beating him in the first place, so I have to find like a build that works for this guy. And I realized that the Cacti Club is the perfect starting weapon, because this guy, this guy's gimmick, is he does, his range damage increases his melee damage, and getting a permanent melee damage upgrade increases your range damage. It doesn't like infinitely stack, but like, like say you get like 1 extra range damage without that his gimmick, just through like items or something, you will get +2 melee damage. So getting the Cacti Club is perfect because that does damage based off both ranged and melee, and it's a melee weapon. But this guy can also only carry 3 melee and 3 ranged at the same time. So I wasn't sure, we can't just have all 6 being Cacti Clubs. I don't know why I took that. I could have got a couple extra materials there. I'm going to get the HP regen. But then, we need a ranged weapon. So I was like, I think... Yeah, no, this is a really, like, the amount of stats and builds and synergies and characters and items and different, like, gimmicks that you can do. It's so... There's so much to it that I love that I'm still discovering new shit. And I love that. Because otherwise, like, it's just, there's so much replay value to this game. It's so cool. It's very, very cool. Because you can beat the characters, but then you can beat them all on, like, the hardest difficulty, which I would love to try one day, but, I mean, for Xbox achievements, there's only, like, 1% of players that have even managed to complete it with certain characters, and I doubt many of them have managed to complete it on Danger 5. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, we want 3 ranged weapons. At first, I thought we'll probably get, like, a variety of guns, just to, like, supplement it. But then I realized that the Javelin is a ranged weapon that does damage based off your melee. And melee, we increase our melee a lot more than our ranged, which is incredible. Plus, if we increase that, we have piercing damage, which is even more on top of the Cacti Club. And we get every 5th projectile plus 100 crit chance, meaning that for our... Unless we'll probably want crit chance eventually for our Cacti Clubs, but we don't have to worry about it for this, especially when we get them to tier 4 items, which will be grand. So... Oh yeah, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I thought about playing it on the channel. Would you want me to play it? Because I do like Hollow Knight. I'm really bad at it, but I could play it on the channel. I'd have to play the first game though, so I'll be pretty late too. I have Game Pass. That's how I'm playing Brotato. Because I didn't want to run Steam at the same time as everything else that I'm currently running. Just to save on a bit of RAM. So I decided to. I realized since I'm already paying for Game Pass Ultimate, I might as well just get it on my PC. Hence why we're going off Xbox achievements, not... That's cool. I will probably play it at some point then. I do kind of want to focus more of my time on trying to 100% this, because I have almost 100%ed it. Like, you have the achievement tracker down there at the bottom. I am 79 out of 114. And another game I wanted to play that's also on Game Pass is Abiotic Factor. It's like a survival game in like a lab / office building, but then you get like portals to alternate dimensions and you fight like fucking massive monstrous beasts. It's really cool. You make like weapons out of like office supplies you find, which I just think is a like really cool idea. And I played that game quite a bit. I know a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it, but I think I'll be better on PC. And ooh, that's very good. See, now it's 3 piercing. It does more damage. Has a higher crit damage, I think, as well. Yeah, 0.25 higher crit damage. Slightly faster cooldown. I don't know why I'm going all the way over there. I do want to lock it, though. Obviously. We'll get the Cacti Club because we can improve. This I usually wouldn't get. But... no, the piercing damage just isn't worth it. I'd get it if I had, like, the hook, but that just is not worth it. That is. The boxing glove is always a good item. Okay, good start, good start. We're doing well. I think we're doing pretty decent damage. We definitely want to increase our range for the sake of the, for the sake of both the Cacti Clubs and the Javelin. I know... so, a little tidbit with this game. Like, this is the amount of detail this game has. Increasing your range actually decreases your melee weapon's attack speed. Because, like, when you literally try and stab something... sorry. When you literally try and stab something, the weapon has to move further before it can come back. So it's like, it has a higher cooldown. Which makes sense. I think that's just like... I think that's just really cool. Very cool attention to detail. It's not like it's... yeah, it's not like the weapon gets bigger, or it can just reach yeah. Or I don't know. They could have done so much else with it. But they decided to go in that direction with that, and I just really like it. But yeah, what would you think of me playing Abiotic Factor? I'd consider it because I'm all right, and I'd love to try and 100% it. Now you see what this. That's good. That's good. It's just kind of like Abiotic Factor is cool. I'm glad you like it. I fucking love that game. I played it a lot. Like a few weeks ago. I've kind of fell off now, but I think if I had to play it on the channel, I definitely think I'd play it a lot more. And I could get like tips from you guys, because this is like a small game. It's been around for a while. Most people either don't know about it, or they do know about it and they just haven't touched it in a long time. But maybe playing something a bit more popular, you know, will mean like I'll get more people in and we'll get more of like a community growing, because I'd love to get like tips and like tricks from you guys like I used to. Can't really do that with this game because it's well, I'm pretty much the expert here on it. Okay, it really wants me to get this, and I think I will, simply because it's a unique item, so I can only get one of them. So it's not like I can infinitely stack it and then regret it later on. And that's going to increase my melee. That's really cool. Cool. Okay. Alright, we're just going to get everything. And the coupon is a shout. Oh, Jesus. Ah, my throat. Sparkling water, because I'm a goat. Okay. I think around now, I should really be increasing my luck. I need some sort of luck item, guys. Okay. So we're actually doing pretty well. Wave 8, we're not really getting all that overrun. I think I've got a pretty decent set of weapons for the stat base I've kind of got. I'm feeling pretty confident in this run. We might have to do a couple of repeats, find out what kind of fucked us over. Because you'll notice whenever you're playing this game that if something's wrong, it will keep being wrong in that wave, in future waves, and it will only get worse and worse, meaning it's easier and easier to catch it. So that's another good thing about this game. It's really easy to learn from it, because there's so much to learn. It's really nice that like it's obvious when something needs to happen. Like if you've got tons of enemies on screen, you know, that increase your damage or like attack speed. Luck is very nice though. If you're taking a lot of damage, increase your armor or your max health, or even just HP regeneration, if you can get that to a massive amount. Dodge, things like that. Because you can see how many times you're dodging as well, which I think can definitely... Scared Sausage would be a shout. And if I'm getting Scared Sausage, the snake will be good. Why didn't I buy the fucking coupon? Or is that another one? Have I got 2 coupons? No. Why did I think I had 2 coupons? Guys, I think I'm losing my marbles. Then again, though, I am after a 12-hour shift, so... And I've got another one in, well, less than 12 hours, because it's like, it's 4 on 4 off, so I work 12 hours, I sleep 12 hours, or rest 12 hours, and then I come back in for another 12. And I do that for 4 days, and then I get just 4 days off, where I don't have to come in unless I want to do overtime. Which I never do. I don't mean to brag, but I earn, like, enough money that, like, at least I get to pay off my rent, buy a bunch of groceries without really having to worry about it, make a couple of like some cheap Amazon orders or whatever, or Temu, and then just live comfortably. Like I don't really like worry about money all that much. I do get a little strapped for cash at the end of a week, like just before my paycheck, but that's because I'm just really bad with money. I'm not that great with budgeting. We kind of want to go for the elemental, but I want the ranged because that's going to increase my melee a ton. Oh, guys, that's such a nice shop. Oh, another run I want to do is with the spiky shield. If we can get someone who's got like a ton of armor, the spiky shield would be absolutely OP because it does damage based on your armor. So, it's very nice. Guys, another snake and an energy bracelet. That's not bad. and a fucking Cacti Club 2. And I'll even take the gambling token, because we've got 4 armor. We can afford to spend 1 armor to get 8% dodge. And I want the snail. That's always come in handy. Okay, wave 10. Here we go. This one's going to have a lot of enemies, so this will be a really good one to test our damage output. We are getting a lot of piercing damage from the fucking Cacti Clubs. So at least we're like doing a lot of residual damage in the background. Problem is we do need to get close to enemies for that. And it's only really effective when we've got like a lot of enemies on screen. Which we are kind of getting at this point. I am kind of getting backed into a corner here. I'm glad I got a little bit of HP regen, because otherwise I'd be kind of screwed. I've noticed I'm also relying a lot less on turrets. I used to get them during runs, like, just like a backup. But now I'm not even getting, like, spare ones. Now I'm not even getting, like, background ones. I just find them annoying sometimes, especially when you get to, like, wave 14 onwards. Because then you get, like, enemies that you don't want to kill unless you're able to kill the enemies that spawn right after instantly. It's an enemy that you kill and it spawns, like, extra enemies. Like, 3 extra enemies. And they send out those little laser beams. And they're really annoying because you can get, like, hundreds on screen at one point. So it just becomes a bullet hell game. And I'd rather just avoid that if I can. I think that's fair. I don't think that's a bad thing to avoid. Oh, guys, level 3 and the fish hook. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, and that elemental damage buff is going to be very good for our fire damage. We do pretty well with those guys. I admit, I wish I could go through them a bit faster. Especially now that we're going to be getting a lot of curse. Because the cursed, like the ribcage guys, or whatever they are, like the ones with the white spirals around them. They do a fuck ton of damage, and they can take a fuck ton of damage on, when they're fully cursed. I do need more speed, too. I have a need for speed, guys. Okay. I'm having to lock in a little bit because this is kind of... Like, I'm at the point where I kind of care about this run. Ooh, that's really bad for me. I'll take the materials though. I'm gonna get the speed because that's been kind of suffering. We're gonna lock that instead of buying it. The thing about the fish hook is that it's much better to keep items in the shop. Simply because... it'll curse them. So the thing about curse is it's kind of like a... It's kind of like a negative feedback loop. You kind of have to hope that what you get is good enough and kind of get lucky with the rerolls and stuff and the shops. So although curse does increase the chance of having cursed enemies on screen, which do more damage, they take more hits, they take less damage as well. They can take more damage and they take less damage. They become tanks, right? But the reward is that you can get cursed items, which do a ton of damage. They drop more materials, the cursed enemies. And it's overall just kind of like a negative feedback loop. But the damage output that you can get using cursed weapons, and the thing is, once you curse a weapon, anytime you combine it with one that isn't cursed, you still get to keep the curse. So you can have like tier 4 cursed weapons, which is mental. They do so much damage. And this is what I mean about the synergies you can get. Like, there we go. Cursed Cacti Club. That adds 1 curse. So it's like 1 curse is 1% chance of being cursed, and you also get a 0.3% chance of getting cursed items. But now we're going to double that. And then we also get the gambling token, which you see it buffs the item. Although it keeps the -1 armor, it does give us plus 14 dodge over 8, I think. Yeah. It's a small increase, but it does add up. Plus 15% piercing damage. That's very nice. That's very good for the run we're doing. And we can afford to... Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. Okay. I wish we got more scared sausages. We really don't seem to be doing very well on that front. I've never cursed a scared sausage. They have a debuff, right? No. They just deal burning damage. Because they're like an item weapon. Like the ones that do just straight up damage based on an actual stat. Unlike weapons which actually just give you a stat upgrade. And they don't tend to have like negative effects. I am not doing so well. I am not doing very well at all. Damn! That was worrying. This is cursed? Cool. So yeah, this gives you +2 damage every single time you reroll. 50% chance still, though. That's alright, though. I don't mind. So yeah, if we compare the damage output, this guy did almost as much damage as this guy. I like the max HP upgrade I get from the primitive weapons. And then heavy also does like 10% more damage. Is there another primitive heavy weapon I could use? The rock, right? That's a primitive heavy. Yeah, so these are the ones that appear on wave 14. They shoot out a ton of bullets, so you want to kill them up close. Wow. Just so you don't, like, have a problem with these guys completely overrunning you. There we go. See, this guy's cursed. Okay, that's alright. He wasn't as strong as I thought he was going to be. Uh-oh. Guys, I think, this might be the wrong run to try and control this crowd. Oh, Lord. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Thank God for the dodge. Oh, shit. See? I can tell I'm getting overrun very easily because I'm really starting to struggle to... There we go. Where did we go wrong? We were getting overrun with enemies. My speed was pretty shit. I've got to say, my armor only being 1 meant I was taking a ton of damage. And I wasn't dealing nearly enough damage to deal with those bigger enemies. Like, the small ones I could kind of burn through, but it was the big enemies that were really fucking me over. And then the fact that I had no armor meant that even when I was taking damage, I just wasn't, like, I wasn't regenerating enough to make that back up. And because there was so many of them, because I just couldn't deal with them, they just swarmed me. So, definitely need to invest more in damage and armor. We need to remember armor. That's definitely a sore point. I think we're just going to restart, because I really liked the start of that. I didn't see any major drawbacks from the very beginning. I'm hoping to at least win with this guy today. If nothing else, I want to win with this guy. Okay, we're going to go for max HP because I think that's more likely to give us armor. Okay, we're going to get armor and thing. And then we're going to spend some on rerolls just so we can get the next Cacti Club. There we go. It's always nice to keep that locked in the shop. And you might as well spend your money on rerolls because you might see something in the shop you like, so... And it's particularly kind of worth it at the beginning when the reroll price isn't all that big. You can get away with like a few rerolls actually. Baby Gecko. Nice. I'm going to save it simply because I want to get the Cacti Club first. And then we've got the Javelin and the Cacti Club. That's very nice. Maybe trying to focus on elemental damage alongside range damage isn't a good idea. just because we're not really getting stat upgrades all that much compared to some of the other insane runs where it's not really that worth it to like with the mutant you can get some pretty sick like all-rounder character that like has incredible stats just all round. With this one we kind of want to focus on certain ones because otherwise we'll just have like a mediocre character that's kind of good all round, but that's not what you want. You do want something that's specialized. It's kind of like, it is very much like Dark Souls in the way that like you just kind of keep you have to keep kind of like looking for like the best builds, and you play the way you want. It's not kind of like forcing you down a certain path. You get to like put it into, it's like a skill tree, you know. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I would compare it to Skyrim, but you can kind of just get away with upgrading absolutely everything because it's like an infinite game. Whereas in Dark Souls, you do kind of have a limit to how much you can farm, like feasibly farm. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on, guys. Yeah, those guys only do 3 damage for now. That's alright. I can deal with 3 damage. We want to go for the melee. And we'll go for the ranged. Quick little damage upgrade while we can. This is not very good. I can't even afford a reroll. Ah, God, this attack speed, guys. Okay. It would be nice if I got the whistle, have an increased chance of getting loot aliens at this point, because getting free items out of loot crates is very good. And if you get that item, if you get a bunch of crates, I think it increases the chance of getting wow, it just doesn't want to give me the javelin anymore. I'll take a cacti club. I don't know why I'm saving all of these. I can just fucking buy them. I'm such an idiot. I just wasted a ton on rerolls when I could have been buying items instead. And then got like a few good rerolls that had multiple items rather than just like 1 or 2. I'm such an idiot. I'm not playing very optimally right now, guys. I'm sorry. Is this causing you guys physical pain? That was a Dragoon reference. I don't know if any of you watch Dragoon. I quite like him. He does a lot of cookie clicker content, like idle game content. But Shawnee Do, another YouTuber I watch, he's managed to 100% cookie clicker before fucking, before Dragoon, which I think is hilarious. Because he's been trying to 100% the game for quite a while now, quite like a year or something. Yeah, Shawnee Do's good. I watched his recent thing. Oh god, what was it? It was the book snacks. That's the one. That was cool. I didn't even know that game existed. I thought it was cool. What else do we want? I kind of want the luck. We're kind of struggling on that end right now. Definitely want the damage, and we'll save the Gummy Berserker. I kind of don't want to lose the armor though. Fuck. It keeps screwing me over with the shit armor upgrades. And then there's another guy I watch, Waligug, Waligug, something like that. He does a lot of like 100% content. He played a game where you had to just clip grass with nail clippers. That was funny. That was like a whole... I think it was a Waligug. No, different guy. Watch this guy when I had my Stardew Valley phase. Ah, fair enough. I don't think I've watched this. No, I have watched this Stardew Valley video. I think that was one of the first few videos I watched because it was around the time like when I was trying to kind of like play a little bit of Stardew Valley. Everyone was kind of getting back into Stardew Valley. It had like a small resurgence at some point because I know a lot of people got back into it. So maybe it had like a small resurgence online, and everyone was like, "Oh, oh!" Plus 10 speed, plus 30 range. That's massive. I don't even want the turret. I would kill for the HP regen though. Armor. 1 armor. It's not a lot, but it will skew in my favor. It's kind of like I don't know if any of you have. I don't know if you've heard of like dynamic difficulty in Dark Souls 4, not Dark Souls 4, Resident Evil 4, where it would give you like more items based on like how many like how well you were doing. If you had like more items, it would give you less. If you were really struggling, it would give you more. In this game, it's kind of a similar idea, except it's reversed. I don't know. It's like if you buy more items of the same type, it does skew that in your direction, which is why, like, you know, you can get away with getting like a ton of cacti clubs. And it's not completely random chance, which they're very, very good, because otherwise with the amount of items it would just be pure like RNG chance. There's still the, you know, the luck chance of getting like a really good item, but you don't need it to win. Like, you can, it's a both an RNG and a skill based game. You can rely entirely on RNG and just either save scum or like reload like keep restarting, or you can or you can just like play every run like I do and just see if you can win with the best kind of like loadout you think you've got, and just survive on skill alone. It has made me quite good at the game. I'm very good at dodging attacks now. I am better on controller, but I'll take a keyboard. It's all right. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go for the attack speed. That's a bit of a sore point. I would like more javelins though. I think I'm just gonna re-roll until I see a javelin. We're not doing burning damage, so it's useless. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry, guys. It's a good thing I have one more sandwich left from work, because what happened was I at some point decided to step away from my line and do something called a taste panel. So whenever we make like thousands and thousands of like ready meals basically, and there's different orders, and they'll take like one of those ready meals from like each order, and we get to like try them out and taste them, just to see if like that batch was okay. I mean, you know, you can't exactly estimate how good a batch is through like how good a batch of like 2,000 pies is just by tasting one, but you know, like we like have like a lot of the same ingredients. We have like bulk ingredients. So if one batch was bad, for example, we'll put a lot of we've got like mashed potato. And we have to like transfer it around in like massive barrows that hold 150 kilograms of mash. Oh, the javelin! The javelin came in clutch! So we have like, so I guess if like one batch of 150 is bad, you're gonna realize if a whole batch, and they're made in batches as well. Like, they'll make 150 and they'll instantly use the same ingredients to make another 150. Before like cleaning out the machine and like changing to a different type of mash. So there is so I guess the quality control would work, right? But yeah, I did that, and I had a whole like tub of mash for two that you're supposed to just like put it in the microwave, and then you're supposed to like have it with something else. And I had it with, and I also had like a whole pot of like peas and carrots mixed with like lemon herb butter. And it was so nice. Like, I had both of them. There were like two separate ready meals, and it's because we make a lot of like ready meals, and then we make a lot of like ready ingredient stuff. I had all of that, and then like half an hour later it was my break time, and I was like, fuck. But it was my last break, so I wasn't too sad about it. And I only had to stay for like half an hour more because the guy, some managers finish like slightly earlier. So what they always like to do is get their break like half an hour before they finish, and their break is half an hour, so they'll go down, just be like, yeah, okay, everything's working smoothly, and then they'll just go home. Which is great. It's very nice for me because I only finish like half an hour later than those managers. They start if they start at like 4:30, I finish at like 5. But I've got to say, I am loving night shifts. It's a lifestyle much more suited to me. I am kind of sad that a lot of shops are closed at the time. Wow. Wow. I am sad that a lot of shops are closed at the time when I'm awake. But I deal with it. It's okay. Very cool. Guys. Holy shit. Guys, we need to get way more damage. This is pitiful. That is very good, though, because I can stand still and try and regenerate a little bit. Plus, I have like 3 melee weapons, which is very nice. So that'll help with stuff. Oh, those guys give like a ton of materials. Oh, I guess I am doubling them right now because I'm still collecting materials from a previous wave. Yeah, that's another thing. Even if you don't collect materials from the wave before, it saves them. So if you look in the top left corner, there was like a little bag icon that was counting down underneath my little materials icon. That basically means that whatever I didn't collect in the previous wave, it gets added up. And then the first, like, however many I had in there that dropped from enemies, they get doubled. Which is why you'll see, like, at the beginning waves, ×2 above some of the, like, materials. But yeah, Rounab, if you are wanting to ever play this game, it is on Game Pass, and it's like £4 almost anywhere because it has been out for a while. So it is absolutely worth checking out if you seem interested. I am also going to be doing a collab with someone. I'm very excited about that. After streaming yesterday, I went on Omegle, or a copy of it, I guess, and I started talking to this guy, and he was really interested in doing a collab, because we talked for like an hour and a half, and it was a really good conversation, or some 2 hours. We spoke for like 2 hours, and at the end we started like showing ourselves like our YouTube channels. He doesn't have like a lot of he doesn't stream on Twitch, and he doesn't have a lot of subs. But you know what? In fact, I do have more subs than him, which is always nice. But still, I'm looking forward to playing like with someone and doing more collab stuff. I've even been thinking, like, are there any websites or something where people just like post saying like, oh, I want to collab? Because I'd make a post about like Brotato, seeing if anyone out there would want to collab for this game. Because there are some really cool tricks that I've discovered playing co-op mode. Like, for example, there's this character called Old, and he reduces map size by 33%. So when you both play as Old, and you can get up to 4 players in one game. So I've only ever played with 2 players. I would love to see what it's like for that many players. Guys, my luck is off the fucking charts. But yeah, so the effects stack. So we have like a tiny little map. And then if you main wrenches for the character, wrenches spawn turrets, so you can have 12 turrets. That's just 2 characters, by the way. 2 characters can spawn 12 turrets in total, on top of whatever they buy in the shop, just as an item. And And then you can obviously like reduce the amount of enemies. So the two that I know about the most is the candle, which reduces enemies by 10%, and then you can get the white flag once each, and same thing with the candle. Both are unique items, so you can get up to minus 20% when playing, minus 30% when playing co-op, with 2-player co-op. But you could get up to like you could get a fuck ton, and then I guess if like a third person decided to main like a character that massively reduces enemies, it would be super powerful. I feel like that run would absolutely decimate waves. But then again, that's just the fact that you've got like 3 people as well. You know, it's very different when you're playing co-op. You've got the support. Like even if you die, there's no like risk unless everyone else dies because you can just respawn. I wish they did do like a hardcore mode though, but it makes sense for like the other players. If you're a first-time player and you're playing co-op and you die in like the first or second wave because you don't get how it works, then maybe it's not that good of an idea. Still, maybe like an optional hardcore mode would have been cool for co-op mode only, because this is already hardcore if you think about it. Woo! Sunken Bell. This is such an OP item. Once per wave, you explode for... Well, currently, I'm exploding for 544 damage, but it's plus 500% melee, plus 500 range, plus 500 elemental, and plus 500 engineering. I'm already getting 544 without, like, with barely any elemental and no engineering. So, this is correct. There we go. That's the candle that I was talking about before. And the elemental damage will be very nice right now. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll save that because that's nice. And then this one's very good to keep till the last wave because that'll be great, actually. I kind of want to try out the Sunken Bell. We are on wave 14, so we are probably going to be in bullet hell soon. Oh, I'm dealing with those guys so much faster now. That's very nice. I was struggling with that before. And now I kind of just blast through... Oh, shit. I spawned it in the wrong place. Yeah, if you stand on the red crosses before an enemy spawns, it does spawn in a random location. So you have to be careful with that you're not spawning them in a place where you can't, you know, predict them or, like, instantly kill them. Because it can easily get out of control that way. Guys, the loot aliens are so good. They've been helping me today massively. Oh, and engineering might give us some armor upgrades. There's a lot that, like, link closely together with that. That's alright. That's very nice. Plus 10% attack speed. Kind of want to go for the max health at this point. Although my dodge is pretty low, and I can cap it at 60, so... I can't... My weapons are really suffering here, guys. At this point, I've usually got at least one tier 4 weapon. Holy shit, those guys do 12 damage. How much do they do if I'm just standing still? 7. That's not too bad. How much do they do if I'm moving around? 12. Okay, well, we'll move around a little bit. Oh, and there's like so many like attack styles for the enemies. There's not just one basic enemy. And the bosses, they're like well thought out, and the designs are really cool. Like there's just basic like PNGs, I'm pretty sure, but or even just GIFs. Like they could get away with just doing GIFs. But they're very simple animations, but it's clear what things do, or at least if it's not, it's easy to pick up on it. Because you can just kind of like explore and eventually discover, oh, like this does this and that does that. This is very cool. Okay, I'm gonna... Don't really want that. Guys, This is bad. This is very nice, though. Kind of want the piercing. That was a waste. Oh, the 1 damage is nice. Okay, so these guys, the little bulbous guys, they power up the main guys we're fighting. But they're pretty easy to deal with until you start getting, like, pretty big numbers of them. Eventually, it's just kind of unavoidable that you're going to keep powering them up. But as long as you keep aiming for them, their waves never get to a point where it's unmanageable. At least not that I've noticed. Crate, very nice. Okay, not a bad run, not a bad run. That is shit. I never get that. Baby Gecko's nice. Ooh, I could go for the melee damage at this point. Harvesting isn't all that useful right now. And I'll go for the engineering. Because I get HP regeneration now whenever I level up. Which is going to be happening quite a lot, because I've got a lot of good XP gain items. That's useless right now. That's very nice. Yeah, no, that's no bother. It is like 7 in the morning for me as well. I'll probably be finishing soon as well, so don't worry about it, man. You sleep well, and good luck at school tomorrow. I know school can be a fucking dread. Another vigilante ring? Mental. What a cracked run. Okay, this might be the wave where I get absolutely screwed. Although it might also just be the next wave, because wave 18 is actually... it's arguably the most difficult wave. I can easily beat the boss now, but wave 19 still gives me trouble from time to time. Although, okay, come on. Stop spawning the big enemies. I need little enemies. I'm not doing enough damage against the big enemies. There we go. Now we're kind of blasting through. We've got more little enemies, so... Yeah, that's another thing. The waves aren't just more of the same. There's, like, patterns to them. So, like, I know that on this wave, for example, halfway through, it'll switch to a different, like there'll be more of different enemies. It's... very well thought out game. I get a javelin now. Fucking. Okay, there we go. Wave 18. Get this guy. Get this guy. You know what? I definitely think this is the run. Unless I, like, really fuck it up. Although it might start, like... Yeah, this is definitely looking like it's going to be bullet hell. Oh, shit. There we go. Sunken Bell, guys. What an OP item. And then that gives me plenty of time to, like, heal. Plus, exploding all those enemies with the luck stat I've got. That really helped. Oh, I just ran right into that. That's okay. We did really well there. That's very nice. Engineering is very cool. Jetpack? Oh, should I? Yeah, I think I will. Baby Gecko's kind of useless at this point. I was thinking about getting the grenade launcher there, switching out for one of the javelins. I do have the range damage to justify it, and the elemental now. I didn't really get any explosive upgrades, but A tier 3 grenade launcher over a tier 1 javelin. Oh, that would have been the shout, wouldn't it? Plus, to be fair, I'm dealing enough damage that I'm not all that worried. Like, I am kind of plowing through these enemies. Although these guys are giving me a little bit of trouble. The big guys. As long as you keep circling around them, though. I think I've always kind of just run around in circles, but maybe this is the strat. Very cool. That's going to give us more than enough for the boss. And we get a final level upgrade. So we could go for damage, we could go for dodge, we could go for crit chance, or we could go for HP regen. I think I'm going to go for dodge, because that's going to come in real handy. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, we're going to get this first. Kind of don't want to lose the damage right now. Oh, that's very cool. We can get this to be a... We'll still have enough, right? Yeah, barely. But we will. Right, cool. I was kind of hoping for another small fish, but you know what? We'll keep going. Wave 20, guys. Time for the boss. How much damage do we do? Actually, we might be able to beat this guy. Oh yeah, we are definitely doing more than enough damage. Ah, see the mutation. We'll stick to a bit more range damage, I guess. Although we do kind of want to... to be fair, no, I'll deal with this guy. Oh, Jesus! Fucking hell. That's the first time I've beaten a boss in a while. I usually just avoid them, but that big arms, that's so cool. Okay. So if I press WinG now, there we go. That's 80 out of 114. So, did that update on... Did that update on OBS? I guess it did, because it did switch to a Danger 5. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's go to Steam Tracker. So... Why isn't it... let's search again. Maybe we need to update it. No? Let's try refreshing it. Maybe that's what it needs. Nope. Okay, well, we've finished Generalist, so we can get rid of that guy. We can search again. Maybe we just need to entirely, like, refresh the page. I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I need to Control F5? Control F5. No. Oh well. That's okay. We finished Generalist anyways, so I can go into Properties and then... Oh, nope. That's not what I meant to do. I accidentally just deleted the entire thing. There you go. Okay, well, it's still showing up with danger 5. That's okay, though. Point is, we're doing Saver next. We need to beat a run with Saver. So, let's put you up here. Which one was Saver again? That's Jack. It's not going to be any of these guys. Ah, Saver. Plus 15% harvesting. Plus 15 harvesting, sorry. Plus 1 damage for every 25 materials you have. Start with 1 piggyback plus 50 items price. That's not too bad. Getting the hook on this guy would be sick. Although we could just do an ethereal run. Ethereal runs do pretty well. It's like a good... Would be, I don't know, though. Yeah, fuck it. Wait, did my counter update? I didn't even check that. Yeah, it updated my counter, but it hasn't updated the actual achievements I'm trying to unlock. I don't know why. No, I want to keep that on. Where'd my vape go? There it is. I don't know why it's not updating. Okay, let's try that. Oh, shit. Oh, well. I got rid of my list, but it's okay. Align right. Alright, we'll copy that. Okay, yeah, we want to get Saver first. Oh, okay, maybe we can remember which ones I wanted to win with. There was one with Speedy. We wanted to win with Artificer. We didn't want to win with Streamer. We didn't want to win with Jack. Can't do Demon yet anyways. Oh well. That's okay though. We'll copy the tracker link again and we'll paste it in. No, wait. That's why. Boom. Nice. Okay. We're ready to keep going. I don't mind taking a bit of damage at the beginning of a wave. At the beginning of the first wave, sorry. Because, I mean, it's not like... Oh, this one's very good, actually. We'll buy that. I don't really want to buy items too much. Okay, okay. We're getting this, guys. feel like max HP is always nice. And then I'll go for the attack speed. Okay, we're going to buy one weapon, and that shall be the Ghost Axe. And we have all of the ethereal weapons saved. Having the Ghost Axe early on, I wouldn't usually go, I guess, I wouldn't usually try and buy items using a saver run like this, but I think having the, like, the wave handling capabilities of the axe is always very worth it. Okay, and then we'll get one Ghost Scepter. I'm not burning anything. That's very good. Yeah. We'll get one Ghost Scepter just so we have one of each. There we go. I was wondering where the upgrade was. Get him! No! Yes! Sorry. I got very excited. Okay. We can increase our range. We don't really need to go for any other... We don't need to go for attack speed, damage, or health anymore. Unless we, like, absolutely need to. You know what would be good to get on this run? The fucking hook. And you know what? We'll buy the second Ghost Flint. Just so we're not, like, absolutely wasting the rerolls. Maybe I should get more Ghost Scepters. I'm thinking about it now. I've always done 2-2-2 simply because it's just... It gives you an even across the board upgrade. But maybe getting way more max health for this character... Well, for any ethereal run is kind of more beneficial. It does reduce my damage output though, so I don't know if I'm happy without that. Good day, the Squithy. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. It's going very well. I've already won once with Generalist. Very cool character. Took me a while though. I've been trying to beat him for the last stream and today's stream. But I managed to get him first try because I was at work today. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing nothing. Like, I was literally just staring at machine work for 2 hours. So I just thought about, like, builds I could be doing. And... I thought of one that beat it first try. So... No, well, second try, sorry. I did lose once, actually. So... anyways, how are you? How has your day been? What's going on in the world of Squiffy? How am I getting this item already? How... Generalist is one of the more difficult ones. I can actually find out how hard it is. I'm playing this through 4.21% of gamers have unlocked Generalist. I'm playing through Xbox because I didn't want to run Steam simply because I've got a pretty shit PC and I didn't want to have everything running at the same time alongside Steam. So here we are. Fuck it. Well, we'll save that. I'm not doing explosion damage, so that's kind of useless. Alright, enough. PC's going to handle streaming or playing this game, because this game is generally alright. It's why my stream... Oh, congratulations, man. What are you thinking of streaming? Because it is fun. It is fun. I've done a lot of it on YouTube. In fact, currently, you are on screen for the YouTube audience as well. I stream to Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, it's I've always found it very fun. I've only recently gotten back into it. I took a very long break from my mental health, actually. Very beneficial, but I was gone for about 5 months, so I've lost a lot of my community to, well, right, here's what I'm gonna do. Boom. Brotato is very fun. I've been playing it for on and off for like a year now, but I've gotten back into it for the past couple months, and goddamn is it fun. I haven't got all of the achievements I've currently got on stream, sorry. But I've done about I did about 70 achievements just off stream, and then I was like, actually, I wanted to play it with a friend online, but he was busy, and he was like, I made some sort of typo, or like he misunderstood me. He thought I was gonna like live stream it, and I was like, actually, I could. I'm pretty damn good at the game, so I might as well. I'm much better on controller though. I'm currently playing on keyboard because for some reason my Bluetooth on my PC has just decided to die. My drivers must have broken. So I decided I'll use the good old keyboard. Got a good fucking deal for it when I bought it. So it's a Razer Black Widow keyboard, and I got it for £12. So, which really isn't bad. They go for like they go for quite a lot, and it's like it lights up and it's a proper gaming keyboard. I need to increase my armor. And I definitely want more weapons. No, I mean, that's the thing. This is like the first kind of FPS controller. I'm the opposite. I'm so shit at FPS on controller, but with the controller on this game, I get the fluidity of being able to move there's a lot of weaving with this, and I like that. I'm much better at weaving than I am at just kind of straight up avoiding. So, then again though, it's just like different play styles. Everyone plays differently, and that's one of the things I love about this game. Everyone can just kind of pick it up, play it the way they want. That's fair. I guess it's anyone's game, you know. It's right. So I'm doing like each to their own. Yes. I am dying. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a shit run. I guess an ethereal run is just not set and not in the cards for this guy. We don't necessarily have to play with Saver. I do want to try. I was thinking about this guy. Are you downloading Streamlabs? I'm using Stream Elements. I thought about using that one, but No, you weren't distracting me though. By the way, that was just a bit of a shit run. I admit. Saver might be hard actually. Let me see. I want to see how many people have managed to win a run with Saver. Less people than Generalist, 3.69. So Saver can be tricky. I've noticed. Yeah, that's okay. I do like Vagabond. He's pretty good. There is one character I really wanted to play though. I was thinking about how I could do the most damage. Was it Chunky? No. Although, no, that was... I want an armor guy. +2 armor for every structure you have. This guy... Although he doesn't... He gives a shit item, doesn't he? He just gives, like, community support. No, I don't want that then. maybe... I don't know. I haven't played with Creature in a while. I could try getting Danger 5 on Creature. Minus 5 XP gain at the end of a wave. Is there any, like, armor specific? I guess you're kind of armor specific. You're armor specific, but you can't carry weapons, right? No, so the shield would be useless with you. This guy might be pretty good with the shields. Yeah. Yeah, this guy will be very good with the shields. I want to try out this run. See if this may be... Alright, we're supposed to be taking damage, so... I think I can just stand still in this game. Baru. I've not really looked into the community surrounding... I've not really looked into the community surrounding Brotato. I've just kind of been playing it myself. Is Baru good? Masochist for shield. That is a crazy coincidence, though. Because I was like, there's got to be, like, a good... like, shields is a really good item. I like the ones that do damage based off already existing, like, stats. Rather than just damage or, like, engineering. It opens up a lot of opportunities. Getting the coupon now is pretty cool. That's useless. Although the melee damage is pretty good. Admiral Baru. You know what? I'm gonna check out his channel now. His Twitch, I mean. Let me just go on to twitch.tv because I don't want to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of my dashboard. So it's ADMRL. ADMRL. Baru. And maybe I'll just look up Baru. Bahru. Admiral Bahru. Laid back stream. Damn, he streams from 4 till midnight. Let's check out his shit. I just want to see if he does, like, Brotato gameplay. Mainly because, recently streamed. Oh, he's been playing Silksong. Of course he has. I have been talking to someone from before that I would like to play that. So what brings you to my what brings you to my channel today? How did you come across it? How did you what made you decide? Does he actually play Brotato? No, I looked up Brotato. It doesn't have anything in his Oh no, he does play it. He does play it. Just browsing while getting set up. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get that. I think. No, I don't know. Damn, he did pretty well. He was doing like 6-hour streams. Wait, he was on like 2162, and then for some reason in his next stream he was just on 3 hours 62. Ah, that's so cool. I'm glad there's still like some sort of community in for Brotato. because I know it's an older game, but it's still so cool. Okay. Why is my player not working? Is it now better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Cool. Let's get back into this. Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment, and I don't want to spend like 3 materials for a reroll. I doubt I'll get anything good anyways. I'm supposed to be taking damage. We'll just stand in the middle and take damage. Yeah, this guy could actually be like really sick. I don't even need the health regen at the moment. Buy that and the bag. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can just sit here, and for now, I can just kind of enjoy the show really. Ah, wait, I forgot about the Danger 5 enemies. That's okay. I still have yet to unlock Demon. Unlocking Demon will be very cool, though. Okay, we'll get the tree now, just in case. Nice. I'll increase my luck. I'm a max health. God damn it. It's really loving giving me the shields, which I'm very thankful for. Ooh, this could be good. Nah. Oh well. No more shields, apparently. It decided to just end my shield streak. Wait, I'm supposed to be taking damage, for fuck's sake. Okay. At least I've got the range guys to, like, deal consistent damage to me. Which could actually kill me. I think if I wanted something like that, I'd have to get, like, the barricade. But that might take a while. But it's also nice to have someone in my stream who, other than just me, that knows about, that knows how to play Brotato, because I do like this game. It's a pity that I don't get to talk to more people about it. Let's go. Shield run. Okay. This guy could even be... I mean, does the soldier have any, like, armor? Because he can only do damage while standing still, right? 18. I think it was around that for me as well. The story was that... Right, I've been a hardcore PlayStation fan for my whole life. But at one point, I was at work, and I was on my break, and I decided to go to CEX on my break. And there it was, just sitting in the window, this beautiful, very cheap Xbox One. And I just bought it. Impulse bought it on my break. Best investment I ever made. I still use it to this day. But one of the first things I did was I got Game Pass. And I was just flicking through. And a lot of the games I already recognized. It was like, you know, some popular games that I wasn't really that, like, that didn't really catch my eye. And then I saw Brotato. I was like, I've never seen this game before. It looks so weird. And I downloaded it. And then I gave up. Like, I didn't even play it. Until, like... like, a couple days later. Oh, this might be very good. Oh, I kind of want to keep the armor stat I get from this. And, well, I still get the max HP. Plus, I get a small increase in speed, at least. Plus, so that will increase my engineer... No, that won't do anything, because it's just 1, so it's not like I need to care. Yeah, nah, I don't think we're going to get the chains... What do you think of the players here? I finally get to ask someone. What do you think of the players? Do I get the chains? Do I get the chainsaw or? do I stick with a full shield run? Because that is a pretty good item to have. Stick with shield. Alright. You the boss. Okay. That means I can afford one more reroll, and that was so worth it. I love the glove so much. It's just a go-to for every single one of my I've seen it do a lot of damage. When I was doing a quarterstaff run with my friend. I combined mutant with the quarterstaff. And because of that, like, you do a ton of damage. Oh, I might actually be dead. But we compared, like, my tier 2 chainsaw to my tier 2 quarterstaff to his chainsaw. And even though he died in the first 5 seconds of the wave, when we compared it, I managed to survive the entire wave and carry the run. That tier 2 quarterstaff did 2,000 damage, about 15 damage more than the chainsaw, and the chainsaw only had 5 seconds to do damage, whereas obviously my my quarterstaff had 60 seconds. So the DPS output is a lot higher. Yeah, it is. So maybe the chains. Now that I think about it, maybe the chainsaw was a shout. But you know what? It's too late, and I'd rather not have regrets in a game about potato killing aliens. Oh no, the fucking knockback. No, that's not worth it. I like my knockback. If I could get the one that gives you like an aura, it's like a legendary item and it gives you like an aura to surround with. Yeah, that's very true. There's always the next run. I forgot about those guys. There's egg spawn now. That's great. Well, nothing much I can do now. Except just, you know, hope for the best. It's okay, I'm doing a ton of fucking damage. Yeah, I'm blasting through these enemies. The lantern, that's the one. Yeah, no bother, man. Do whatever you gotta do. I do hope I see you again, though. Okay. Do I want ranged? No, why would I get ranged? Speed? Could do the speed, although I do want more health regen. If I could get torture, that would be pretty sick. Nice. And we'll get the fertilizer for good measure. Okay. I'm happy with this. It's always hard to do like full set runs because you've got a lot to combine. So getting like oh, I keep moving around. Doing full set runs is pretty damn difficult. Okay, I need to take a little bit of damage. And the thing is, torture would be perfect because that would continuously do... No, wait. Getting like the ones that continuously do damage to me might actually be beneficial. Taking one bit of damage every second would mean I also do more damage. Yeah, we're definitely not doing enough damage to deal with those big guys. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll go for... I do want to increase my damage a little bit because I don't want to start that low. That does, like, fuck all. At least we're doing 5 damage now. That is incredible for us. We start with lower damage, but we get more damage as we go along. That is just like our character, really. You know what? For a standing still run, we're not doing too bad. We seem to be getting through the enemies. I am aware that halfway through it will probably change the enemy set. There we go. Now it's a bit more opportunistic to move around. I want to see how much damage I'm doing like 1 second before the wave ends. Okay. 84. Wow, going from like minus 80 to like 84. That is pretty good. We'll go for the speed now, and we'll increase our HP regen a bit more. Boom. That was very much worth it. That is a very good item to have as well. Do we go for the bait? I don't think I should, because I need to take damage to do more damage, and that's just going to kill me. Although the bone dice is always nice. Just stand in the middle. What am I doing? Stand in the middle, man. Oh, shit. We're actually getting kind of like... Oh, fuck. We're actually getting kind of bodied here. It's okay, we'll be doing more damage anyways as we go along. Kind of want to check out how much damage we're going to be doing now. Oh, wave 11 is going to be so easy because the big guys, there'll never be like enough of them to fucking overrun me. Not wave 11 anyways. There we go, increase our curse a little bit. We do pretty well, actually. Go for the look. And then health regen. Nice. That's always so nice. Boom. Okay, let's see what elite this is. Oh, the annoying guy. How lovely. Okay, I think as long as we keep our distance, we should be fine. He will start getting faster, but thankfully I am familiar with his shenanigans. Kind of curious. Oh, 53. We're doing pretty well for damage, actually. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. We've actually got a pretty good run going. On Danger 5 as well, which I'm, you know, surprised by. Crit chance on melee. I'm going to go for melee. That's always, that's going to come in handy. Oh, level 2 spiky shield, let's go. And scared sausage, always nice. Leather vest, might as well. No, we're not going to get that one. That is pretty good. You do 11 damage, you do 9. I'm going to pause and see, like, how much damage you're doing, like, right before the end of the wave. Holy shit, my knockback is insane. You know, okay. I'm keeping an eye on my health. Yeah, oh shit. You know what would be a cool idea for, like, Brotato tournaments? A true test of skill. Have the other player choose the starter character and the starting weapon. Play on difficulty 5 and see who can survive longer, and just, like, do that as, like, a tournament. I can see that working as, like, a pretty fun... That might be very good, actually. I can see that working as a fun way to play. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. I'd play that. I'd join a tournament like that. I don't know why I'm moving. I should stop moving. Let yourself get overrun, man. God, I love invincibility frames. And actually, this guy is really good against the tentacle monsters. Oh, maybe not that good. We're not doing nearly enough damage yet. Oh, cool. Armored guys? Nice. I guess I always step in the mines. I know I can just get other guys to stand on them. Well, that's the thing. It's the whole point is to pick, like, the worst ones so that you do better, but then you get to practice with, like, really shit builds. So it's all a test of skill more than, like, actually just picking, like, a really overpowered build. I mean, yeah, sure, if you're doing, like, you know, you're just playing, like, with a friend, you could just, like, pick, like, really cool ones, like, as I said, mutant and quarterstaffs. Or I guess, you know, even fucking masochist with shields. That's very cool for me now. Ooh, should I go for a sword and shield combo? My melee damage is not that high. My armor's doing a lot more. I was supposed to check out how much damage these guys are doing at the end of a wave. Oh, wait. This one might actually be a good wave to, because I'll only get hit with the odd bullet. Oh, fuck. I fucked myself. I didn't keep up with the enemies, and now there's a ton of them on screen. I moved out of the corner because I realized that you guys can't actually see what's going on in the corner because of the achievement tracker. So here we are. Nice. Okay, crit chance. I think we'll finally get this, and we'll finally get this. We can save that. Because it's not like I really use lifesteal. Although I really should for runs like this. Because I'm trying to do more damage by taking damage. So maybe lifesteal will be good, because... Oh, shit. Okay. Getting fucking bodied over here. Ah, I keep going in the corner. I think it's actually easier to dodge when you're out of the corner. Maybe not. Maybe I should just keep walking. Fuck. Shit. Fucking hell. Okay. Still, really good for first try on Danger 5. This guy's pretty good. This guy with shields is pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that attempt. That was alright. That was alright. And you know, as I said, everything you keep learning in this game, and I just learned that's a pretty fucking good character. So I reckon if I spend some more time collecting other items, that might actually be like a fucking cracked item. The cracked starting character. Okay. +1 engineering when killing at least 6 enemies with a direct weapon hit. +1 melee damage for every 2 permanent engineering. So I can... You can't equip ranged weapons. That makes sense. I'm guessing like the hammer. Attack speed is -100%. And... modifications are reduced by 50. My dodge is -20, so there's no point investing in dodge. Which means I can actually use it as currency, I guess. This guy might actually be pretty good. I've not played with a dwarf yet. Oh, cool. And I get to start with tier 2 weapons. That's sick. Ooh, so either the hammer or the wrench. The wrench is pretty good. I don't know why you'd get the brick. I mean, I guess for the materials, but it's not all that great. Oh, it does a lot of damage, though. And I guess it does swing, so... Huh. Okay. We'll try the wrench. So we want to stack up as many enemies as we can. No. Oh well. Okay. I can see this guy kind of working out. Does minus dodge mean I take more damage? Oh no, just a 0%. Cool. Okay. Ah, these guys are fast, so this might be a problem. Oh, but there's going to be tons of them eventually, so I don't really have to worry all that much about building this up now. Because eventually I will get, like, a massive upgrade to my engineering, and thereby my melee damage. Why doesn't the dwarf have increased armor? It makes sense for a dwarf to have increased armor. Yeah, it is just min-maxing. Just a little bit, as you say, here, a little bit here and there. Oh, I don't know why I unlocked that, but yeah, it's a very repetitive cycle, but it's a very satisfying gameplay loop. Just good game design at a core standpoint. Oh, I fucked that one up. I fucked that one up. Come on. Yeah. Not really. Since I mainly go... I like going for achievements. Since I mainly go for achievements, I'll sometimes play Endless if I've got like a really good run going and I just want to see how far I can push it. But generally, I'll stick to more just doing 20-wave runs. Campaign, so to speak. Okay, whenever I do wrench runs, I always get like 1 or 2 screwdrivers. Because having that kind of explosion damage really does help. Plus, it gives me an excuse to start trying to... Yeah, it gives me an excuse to start increasing my explosion damage. Which is very useful for tier 4 wrenches and turrets. Nice! Last little crate. I need to get some health regen though. Well, that's shit. Oh, really? Oh, right. My attack speed is only 50% because max speed modifications are reduced by 50%. That makes sense. Okay. I've got to take that into account whenever I start with like an amount of something and it says like modifications are reduced. Because if I got like 50% modifications reduced on Masochist, then I would only do minus 50% more damage. Yeah, but that'll only increase it by 2.5, so it's still equivalent of trying to get 100. Never mind. What weapons do I have again? Right, wrenches. I'm very tired. I have been awake for over 16 hours though. I did a 12-hour shift, and I've got another one in less than 12 hours. But I'm dedicated, guys. Okay. Fuck it, we'll go for one more reroll. 7 won't change anything. Kind of want the elemental damage. Oh, you do burning damage based on fucking engineering. I don't mind it. I'm quite used to it now. Main thing is just I like it because I do 4 12-hour shifts in a row, and then I get 4 days off unless I get overtime, and I don't. So I basically just get 4 days off. It's great. I quite like it. Only problem is I work nights, so that's kind of so a lot of my friends are, you know, obviously up during the day. I'm not. I sleep through the day, and like, this is normal for me. This is a normal bedtime for me. Okay. I don't know what the dwarf unlocks. I do wonder. $3 p.m.? No, it's 8 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm in the UK, so very different time zone. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho ho. I can fucking lock all of that. And then... Nice. I swear Perth is a place in the UK. I swear there's a city called Perth in the UK. I'm not sure though. Okay, we're doing pretty well against these waves. I can tell I'm getting tired because I'm starting to talk a lot less. I'm not. This is like I'm kind of locking in, but I'm mainly like just to show you correct. Yeah. Oh, the more you know. Ow, ow, ow! I don't have any fucking health regen. Whoa. God damn it. Definitely want the armor. United States is a Melbourne too. That's very interesting. I actually have the city I live in. There's a Melbourne Park, and there is a Melbourne Road. There's definitely got to be a Melbourne in England. This is essentially a glass cannon run. If I get hit once... Ah, it's okay. I get, like, food items. Oh, hello, cat. I've got a cat, by the way. He's just entered the room. Hello, Lucifer. You better not be trying to get on my Ethernet cable. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Just exploring? Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, you've not met lazy until you've seen a cat. Are you coming up? You want to coming up? Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Show yourself for the stream. You want to show yourself for the stream? I don't think he does. Armor? Okay. Only because you're building engineering. Yeah, good point, good point. Very, very good point. It's all worth it. Oh, that's very nice. That's finally gonna let me regenerate something. I just stand next to a clump of turrets. I can regenerate over there. What's my knockback on? 2. That's... I can afford to lose it. I'm not really all focused on knockback this wave. Okay. Why am I not, like, fully regenerated? What? God damn it. Hopefully we can get the fish hook. Oh god, I've got the hiccups. I think as a warm-up, well-rounded is always like a shout. I think he's just good for like just doing any run. Like I think he's just an all-round good character who you can warm up with, get used to like the controls. You're not like building anything specific really, so it's you don't have to worry about like picking the perfect starter weapon. Yeah, definitely more armor. And we'll get the melee damage because that increases my engineering, right? No, it's the... No, wait. Oh, right. Engineering builds melee damage. So it is worth me... Wait, I didn't buy the coral yet. That's why I wasn't healing. Fucking idiot. Oh, tardigrade. Nice. Get some passive HP regen. Got a nice little clump over here of 2 turrets. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. You know, I haven't even started beating the characters on the Abyss map. I just never... because that's all, like... I've already beaten a character once. Unless I'm trying to do it on Danger 5. There's not really much point in me doing it. So I've never really, like... And plus, I like seeing which characters I've already beaten. So doing Abyss runs isn't all that useful. Although it does give different items, though, doesn't it? 2 achievements? Whew. You don't even have, like... You probably don't have any of the characters yet, either. Definitely finally gonna go for that. Oh, godsend. Fucking godsend. Oh, ho, ho! Ooh. Ah, shit. Guys, give me a second. My headphones. I unplugged my headphones. There we go. Okay. Schmoop, Black Belt, Ashes, and Diploma. That's so good. I'm gonna fucking take that. I'm quite sad about losing the armor, but I can buy some along the way. I'm not stuck on like finishing waves with less armor. But I'll only lose 8, so I'll still be left with 4 armor. Oh, are you playing the Steam version? Because the Xbox version doesn't have the achievements to beat it with Abyss character. Maybe I should switch to the Steam version then when I'm trying to, I don't know. I'll think about it. I like that all of my achievements are synced, because it means I get to make some off-camera progress. But I won't finish all achievements off-camera. I'll get that, like, on stream. No, that's alright. That's fair. Yeah, I kind of want that. No, I just want to lose health. I'm not losing health. I just picked the wrong item. Okay. Okay, we should get this one. Why don't I just keep this till the very last wave? Or at least until a wave I start struggling. If I get the XP items first, I can get some more XP gain, level up a bunch more times, hopefully get more armor. And then I can still get that item earlier. Or not, you know, it's... Oh, just use the tardigrade. Shit. Okay. Why am I not standing still? Okay. I guess attack speed is the only thing that's useful here. I mean, I'll only be at 40. This will only give me minus 30, so we'll see how it goes. Ah, see. Oh, Barnacle's very good. Especially alongside all the XP gain items we just got. And then I think I am going to get one of the chainsaws. I'm going to get rid of this level 1 screwdriver. Because I've got landmines anyways, right? Oh, apparently not. Either way. Yeah. Oh, in that case, maybe we'll get rid of the level 1 wrench. It's not all that useful. Yeah. Okay. Come at me, bro. I only just used up my tardigrade. That is pretty good news. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Should be standing here. There we go. Oh shit, oh shit. I keep doing this. I keep fucking getting cocky. Okay. We don't really go for dodge. Engineering or speed. I'll just get the engineering. Get the barnacle first. Ah, might as well get the pencil. Nice. Wrench. It's a level 3 wrench. That justifies me getting the fucking chainsaw even more. Okay, good. Kind of want the health regen. I'll get the health. Very nice. an SMG run? Yeah, that sounds like a shout. It's 8 o'clock. Shit. 8:20. Fuck. Okay. This is probably going to be the last run, and then I'm going to have to head off, because I do have to get up in less than 6 hours, and I still want to shower and make food for tomorrow. So I should have got... I don't know why I didn't. Ooh, luck will be good. +8 melee damage. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so nice. And now I can... Yeah, gotta keep making that... Well, rent won't pay itself, man. It's... difficult economy out there. Oh. Okay, yeah. So already, in the first couple seconds, you've dealt 35 damage. You've dealt 150. This guy's dealt 450. Obviously, that's not counting what the turrets are doing, because the turrets are definitely helping. Yeah, dude, I'm just standing still in the middle, and I still haven't taken damage. There we go. First bit. Still, almost 40 seconds into the wave. I smell stonks. Yeah, it's got a really fast... Ooh, very nice. It's got a very fast cooldown, which is very cool. Yeah, 0.56 compared to my 1.99. Yeah, it dealt 4,500 in the last wave. This dealt 700. This dealt 1,600. This dealt 600. These guys didn't even hit 1,000. Oh, very nice. I'll just buy it. I'll buy the bone dice and reroll. Glass cannon. That'll go very well with my ashes. Oh, you guys can't probably even see that very well, can you? Oh, shit! I let go for a second and I died. I did get swarmed by the big fucking enemies. Level 3 luck? Damn. That's what, 15 luck, right? Okay, let's return to main menu. Oh. Wave 4, that's really not bad. That's actually really good. Okay, oh, it's nice and light outside now. I think it's time for me to head off. I mean, I streamed for 2 hours, that's not bad. And I did get this shit up and running a lot faster than I did yesterday. Yesterday it took me a couple of hours. Today, oh Jesus! Today I got it in like half an hour. I'm hoping I'll be able to set it up even faster next time. I don't even think I'll switch off my PC. I think I'll just keep it on, or put it into like sleep mode or something. Keep everything open, because I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, or if not after tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was good catching. It was good seeing you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And I do really hope I get to see you again. I like streaming. I'm hoping to do it again more often. But yeah, thanks for dropping in, and I can't wait to do this again. Goodbye.